Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Hi, welcome to this week's movie review. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Regan.
The movie that we're looking at today is Godzilla. Originally created in Japan in 1954, this mythical monster has been returned to the screen by director Gareth Edwards. Godzilla rises out of the ocean in New York Harbor to seek revenge on America for the nuclear bombings on Japan during World War II. Godzilla is a cross between a gorilla and a whale. It stands 400 feet high, terrorizing the citizens and wreaking destruction on the city. This movie kept me on the edge of my seat as I clawed to my partner next to me. I must apologize for the scratch marks, honey. I thought the movie had a good script with many twists in the plot that kept the viewer guessing and on the edge of their seats. The character generation of the monster was realistic with good use of effects and makeup. I liked the use of the lighting in the dark scenes and how the continuity flowed throughout the movie.
They're not fooling anybody that what happened was a natural disaster. It was not an earthquake. It wasn't a typhoon. They're lying.
To me, Godzilla seemed to have lots of offspring. His size just wasn't consistent throughout the movie. I was often left wondering just how many monsters were the Americans fighting. And his roar, it sounded like it was from an ancient Tarzan movie. It didn't carry through the cinema with the effect of surround sound. And his movements were just so very mechanical, like a wind-up doll a kid would play with. The editing was not cut on the action for many of the scenes. And the post-production colour grading, it looked like something I was doing in my first lesson at film school.
And he's thinking nature is in our control. And not the other.
I like how Robert Oppenheimer, a leading scientist in the creation of the nuclear bomb, was introduced into the storyline. Robert has visions for the destruction during those years and how this monster was created from the ashes of his actions.
Some of the scenes looked like they had been borrowed from previous horror movies. I noticed one scene that was stretched to 16:9 format from an old 4:3 format, and this just killed it for me. If it wasn't for my partner's fingernails gripping into me, I would have fallen asleep for sure.
The movie has been nominated for many Academy Awards and has broken box office records. On the opening weekend, it grossed over $93 million. It's been given the highest ever score on Rotten Tomatoes with 97%. The performance of the lead actor, Aaron Taylor Johnston, was outstanding with the guidance and skill of the director, Gareth Edwards.
The collaboration between Japanese producer and Warner Brothers is what brought on the high ratings. In many other countries, it was rated very poorly, and the Rotten Tomatoes were the ones being thrown at the screen. I believe there have even been claims for damages made against the producer.
It is true the movie has performed badly, and this is mainly due to the fact it was released in the wrong language for those regions. The post-production crew are fixing that glitch, and the viewers will have the opportunity to see the movie free of charge. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
There are many other glitches that I've made note of, but we just don't have time to mention in the show. The script was not properly researched, and it left the actors confused and the crew unable to perform their roles correctly. I give this movie 2 out of 10.
Okay. Sorry. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Regan.
We'll see you next week.